Hey there, good evening. How's it going? This is Tokyo. About 6 in the evening. I woke up early this morning, like 3:30, after my flight yesterday from Portland, Oregon, arriving yesterday evening, as I showed in a video documenting the flight, and then got into this area near my hotel and found that cool noodle place, and then I was just totally dead, messed up from the long day of traveling, and so went to sleep, woke up at 3:30 or so, and then was stuck awake until middle of the afternoon today. Got a little nap there, and I'm now wide awake and headed out to randomly explore, give a taste of Tokyo in the evening. No specific plans as far as where to go, what to see, because you don't need any plans. Just walk around and things are really freaking cool. Just getting a handle on Japan once again. My second time here. I spent a month in Japan in 2018. We got a Starbucks, something familiar for a change. I spent a month in basically early summer of 2018. Flew into Osaka, went to Kyoto and Koyasan, Mount Fuji, climbed Mount Fuji, and then Tokyo and a couple other places. But this time the plan is to head basically north from here, get up to Hokkaido Island in the north of Japan. Probably spend about a month as well, but not entirely certain. No specific plans. Once I leave, no flight yet. I very well might be heading back to the United States for Thanksgiving, but we shall see. Okay, so I want to wander around a bit randomly, but hopefully find one of the more happening areas with more of the bright lights and everything. And in the process, just show what I come across. Here is a hair salon. I walked past this a couple minutes ago. I love all the just super cute restaurants. So it gets boring heading this way. On the right is the 7-Eleven that I went to, as I showed in my last video, the tour of my hotel. My hotel is somewhere right around here. It is the most conveniently located 7-Eleven, but there are also other convenience stores, of course, Family Mart, and more. So let's start walking, see where we end up. So one of the amazing things about Japan is something that you might not necessarily notice at first when you fly into Tokyo or wherever you fly into, which is how quiet it is for being the largest city in the world. Here it's definitely a little busy and noisy, a lot of traffic, but many places walking around Tokyo, you'll be walking along and then you kind of slowly realize, man, how is it so freaking quiet for being in a big city like this? It is just one of the elements of the incredible culture of respect that is Japan, that permeates everything you see and experience here, which is this focus on consideration for other people, being respectful, following the norms, trying to be the most decent person you can be. While still allowing people to like let loose like drunk businessmen on the subways. It's like an acceptable thing. And of course, lots of art and sports and a focus on refinement of your skills and abilities. So it is just this really remarkable culture, unlike anywhere else in the world. So there was a recent comment under one of my videos from Backpacker Ben. He's another travel vlogger who was just in Afghanistan along with the other Ben, Bald and Bankrupt. I follow his channel. And he is in Morocco now. Now, Morocco is an incredible country. Been there twice. Seen a lot of incredible things. And the people there are overall very friendly and considerate. Sumida River there. Here we have a massive stone that says something you can't see in the dark yet. Let's see if no, I can't get enough light on it. Japanese writing on there. And so Ben is in Morocco right now, and he was finding himself just being overwhelmed by the incredibly obnoxious hustlers there. As I talked about in like every video that I posted from my last trip practically, that it was just this constant pervasive thing of people just getting in your face and not accepting no for an answer when you're not interested in seeing a shop or being given a tour of a town. Pardon me for sort of calling out Morocco here, but it is obviously a issue there, like no other country that I've been to, as far as the very, very relentless business people and scammers and everything on the street trying to get you to do this or do that, buy this, etc. And so it is just such a relief to be in a country now that is the exact opposite of that, in which I don't have to worry at all about scammers, hustlers, people, you know, coming up to you, trying to get you to go here, go there, this like just really annoying aspect of traveling in lots of places, not just Morocco by any means, but it was the worst there that I've experienced. But so many places you travel to, then you will experience this, at least to some extent, being put into situations in which you have to decide, am I going to go ahead with this or not? Is this a good deal or not? And then having all this pressure applied to you by somebody trying to get you to buy this tour or go into their business or whatever. But in Japan, that pretty much just does not exist at all. You can just walk around, enjoy yourself, nobody coming up to you. And yet, if you need some help, can't find where you're trying to go to, then people will be very, very helpful and considerate. When I first arrived in Japan the first time in Osaka, then I was having an issue with my phone, as I am now, the maps function not working. Check out the gas station. The nozzle's hanging up there. So I was trying to find my hostel in Osaka, and somehow or other, then this businessman ended up helping me out, and he walked with me for like several blocks to find the place, and then of course never asked for any money or nothing. This businessman, like with a briefcase and all dressed up, obviously on his way to work. So there's just something very, very different about Japan. Another much smaller stone pillar with Japanese writing on it. So if anybody has an idea what this is about, feel free to let us know. Why are there these random stone pillars? I'm sure that it depends on the one, but walking along the sidewalk and then this like old looking thing, is it like words of wisdom or something practical about where you're walking or the area or something like that? Okay, so I have no idea where I am. I just walked a good mile or so from my hotel area. Cafe Bar Poo-Poo. Beer, wine, whiskey, sake, coffee, tea, juice, cocoa, food. Okay, are these bikes locked up? Looks like that one has maybe a built-in type of a lock, but no, I'm not seeing any locks. I guess it's an e-bike. So no locks on the bicycles. So there you go. Literally, none of these bicycles seem to be locked. Tokyo, largest city in the world, and you can just leave your bicycle on the sidewalk and not worry about it. I mean, that is just not like most places in the world. So this is a vending machine. Does that mean you can get hot soup at the vending machine? Not sure. But I don't see soup here. Various drinks. Kalpis soda. One of the only bottles with English on it. Also Coca-Cola. Wanda Morning Shot. So oftentimes you will see English written on the packages. For example, when I went to 7-Eleven, I bought a few things, some of which had English written on the package. However, there was no other English on the other side of the package, like with the ingredients. So there will just be random English words, and then everything else is in Japanese. And then we have here another classic little hole-in-the-wall restaurant with really interesting looking drinks. Enjoy life from now on, our drink. Incha. And you can see inside. Nice atmosphere, cozy place. Okay, so I'm just continuing the random wanders, but hoping to get to some sort of a busier place. We'll see. But that is one of the great things about Tokyo, is you can just wander and not worry about ending up in the bad neighborhood. I'm guessing that there basically are no bad neighborhoods, maybe some scruffier ones, but probably not, ghetto, super sketchy or whatever. I don't know, maybe somewhere way on the outskirts. So here you can see it is quite busy. Lots of people walking around. We are near the metro. Must be kind of a main metro stop, but really quite quiet for how many people are around. Look at the entrance to this, whatever it is. Is it a casino? Slot? New machine debut? Looks like it, yep. Okay, so I guess gambling is legal in Japan. I wasn't aware of that. Assuming that you actually win money. Okay, well, I have ended up in a pretty cool part of town here. This is where you get that feeling of, like, whoa, it is just so quiet. Like, all these stores, metro station, bright lights, lots of people walking around. And it is just so quiet. So I mentioned that I'm having problems with my phone. So data is not working. It shows that I have a 4G connection. I have T-Mobile, and normally it works everywhere I go. I don't have to do anything. I just land, arrive in the country, and turn on my phone, and it connects to a cell phone tower and just works everything. Data, maps, Instagram, full internet access. Some good smells. Tasty, quick, value. Long line, must be good. But it's not working. So I think that I know why it's not working. My phone service stopped working at the end of my last trip. I had been traveling for 8 months, and T-Mobile had been threatening to cut me off because I was roaming too much for too long. And then finally it apparently happened. And there's basically nothing you can do about it. T-Mobile just stops your service, and then you can't do anything. You can't pay more or call them and get it restarted. The only thing that you can do is go back to the United States. And then it restarts the process of allowing you a certain amount of time out of the country roaming, which is kind of undetermined. It happened after I expected. I thought it was going to happen earlier. So I managed to travel for 8 months while having full data phone service. And so I think that the reason that it isn't working right now is just because it is still stuck not working, basically just because of my phone itself. So I probably just need to call T-Mobile and get them to somehow restart it. I'm hoping that that will be the solution. So here we are at a fairly busy intersection, and notice how quiet it is. One of the reasons is nobody honking. I'm not sure if I've heard a single honk since I've been walking around this evening. You can imagine various other countries, let's call out another one, India, in which there is this persistent honking, everybody honking all the time, even when it makes no difference because everybody's stuck in traffic. So it is just this like agreement among the Japanese people of let's all be considerate and do our best to refrain from various behaviors that makes things worse for everybody. Yeah, you're frustrated about the traffic, but if you're gonna honk about it, other people are gonna honk about it, and then you're gonna live in a society of constant, non-stop honking. And so just cut it out. Stop doing what is causing the annoyance in everybody's life, and then it doesn't exist. Just stop doing that annoying thing that is making life worse for everybody, and then you all get to live in a better society. So here we have a more normal gas station, more normal to me anyways. And assuming that that is the price of 1 liter in yen, then that is about $1 a liter, so $4 a gallon. Apparently the yen is weak and or the dollar is strong right now, and so the prices are better. I forget what it was when I was here the last time, but I'm pretty sure that it was more expensive, so that is good news. Okay, well, I think that I'm going to head back to the neighborhood of my hotel, and along the way somewhere, find something to eat for dinner. Another vending machine. You got Avion water, Go, whatever that is. Some sort of cola, I guess. Black premium beans, Tolly's coffee. And whatever that is, a spoon involved. Some kind of yogurt, maybe? And then we have here massages. Trying to make sense of the prices. They're kind of all over the place. 4,320 yen. I withdrew 50,000 yen yesterday, which I think is like $330, $340, something like that. And so it is about 10% of that. And so that would be like around $30 for, assuming that that is 45 minutes. If I am roughly accurate, then that is a good price. So like 35 to $40 for an hour. And once again, bicycles right on the street. Now that sounded like maybe that guy was messing with a lock right there, not sure, but I didn't see any locks on the bicycles there. So let's show some more Japanese dishes, assuming that this is a Japanese restaurant. Man, so many cool looking things. There's a line of 3 restaurants right in a row here, so a good opportunity to show some of the dishes. All this weird looking stuff. Little fishes, I guess. Various vegetable and tofu, noodles. Asahi Dry Zero, no thanks, but Asahi in general is good. Zero meaning zero alcohol, I assume, in that one. $850 yen for all those things. 800 yen for those. That is about $5.50. $6 roughly. And lots more. Man, this place has the selection. Look at that one. rice dishes, more noodles, pot stickers, spring rolls, and there's more. Steak. Eau de vie. French restaurant? No, it's noodles. Pasta. Okay, like Italian. Maybe like French and Italian? Dinner menu. And another one. Soul tea dining. Momo. We have some English, so tandoori tabasaki, agadashi tohu, nankotu age, mix shijimi, jing tilwa. Again, nice atmosphere in there. There is the Eau de Vie Cafe and Dining up above. So, apparently, I'm in the Chuo City area. I was not aware of that until I saw this map. You are here. I walked over here and then along this waterway, so the Sumida River, and then got to the bridge, which was off the map. Hisamatsu Police Station, Hisamatsucho Community Hall, so I guess it's also the Hisamatsu area. And some English. Bus route, bus stop, elevator, information, restroom, evacuation area, government office, train station, hospital, post office, etc. Nihonbashi, Hisamatsucho, Chuo City. Oh, this is the bridge, I think, over the Sumida River that I walked over and walked around there and then came back and then walked over there and then now heading back towards my hotel and still planning to stop at a restaurant somewhere. Okay, maybe this place. Lots of good looking things. Not sure if it's open. Probably, but first let's check another couple of options. Cafe de Cri. A cup of happiness, a lot of happiness. Nice saying there. And then Excelsior Cafe. Different kinds of foods, more kind of hearty looking. Food and cake. And quite different food here. Everything with a brown sauce. Interesting. So many choices. KFC burgers. Chicken burgers, I guess. Man, oh man, how do you decide? Just pick one, I guess. And so one thing that I forgot to talk about is people wearing masks. As you can see, almost everyone wearing them. Apparently there is no actual law requiring people to wear masks. It is just what people are doing because, of course, of the pandemic. Now, as for myself, I don't like wearing masks. Not wearing one now. Nobody has said anything or even given me dirty looks or anything. But I am perfectly willing to wear one where required or expected. And so when I go inside, like to 7-Eleven or whatever, and walking into a restaurant, I will put it on, but I really don't like wearing them walking around outside. Okay, I think that I'm going to go back to one of the restaurants that I passed back here. Not sure if it's games or gambling. Pachinko. Okay, I have the mask, and I'm going to try a place. Where was that? Somewhere that looked good. Maybe up here. Yeah, this place. Let's go for it. So a very cozy place here. I just ordered sake and they brought me this. I'm not sure yet if this is sake or water. Maybe that is just water. Oh, that is sake. And I'm thinking about maybe going for that. So there you can see a hot towel that was at the table here. And a sign there in Japanese and English. Please wear a mask when you are not eating. But I'm drinking, so I just ordered. Thank you. There's the dish. It is sizzling away. And he warned me very, very hot. He speaks English. Not sure what we got here. Is that meat or something else? And then some little noodles, rice, and an egg. So I'm not exactly sure what we have here. I guess maybe that's beef, but it is really good. That bowl, it's like a stone bowl, and it is still scorching hot. A very unique dish here. It is tasty. I guess those are some kind of a nut, little cut peanuts or some kind of nut there. And then like some carrot, noodles, something green. Looks like probably like spring onions. And then rice. I have no idea how to describe the taste. It's a weird mixture and most of it is unfamiliar. There's a little bit of spicy something. That is really tasty. That is going to do it for this video. Lots more coming from Tokyo, Japan.